Alright, here we are. So I've gone ahead and made a mask for my son. He enjoys robots, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt to make a mask for him. So I've gone ahead and glued them together. Just use your general contact cement to get the corners. So I just cut the pieces as I'd like and then stuck them together and then just essentially just squoze them together, and it worked great. I mean, so over here you can see that I cut it at an angle, just kind of touched it together so it kind of naturally folds. Next I use the, I don't know why it's going out of focus. I apologize. So I got the Mod Podge here, and essentially this one's a little bit stinkier. This one's the gloss finish, and essentially the idea is that it's $4.99. You're can't even remember where I got it. Anyway, so it has a less finish and it's really stinky. So if you can get a different kind, then I would. The contact cement, super smelly. I just got this at like Home Depot, or you can get it at Lowe's or anywhere else. I even believe Walmart has it, but I've gone ahead and taped this mask to a small ball since my son is only 3, and just to get the shape of it and keep it rigid, so I can finish the back portion of it. I just taped it to a ball and went ahead and glued it, so it's gonna hopefully help it out. Later on, I may go ahead and just glue some pieces of paper to it to give it a little bit more rigid look. My daughter, she's 2. She tore apart his last one I made. I wish I had a good picture of it, but I liked it. Thought it was nice. Didn't look anything as cool as this one. I didn't realize you could just tack up the ends. I mean, this is really thin foam, and all I did is just tacked up the ends and just met them and then squished them together and get really nice edges. I've also heard that you can use some sort of like I can't even think of it, but a tool just to go ahead and clean this up and smooth it out. And I'm sorry, it's kind of late. It's about 6:23 in the morning. I work night shift. I just figured I'd get this done. I kept telling my son I'd get this done, and Halloween's coming up, so I'm gonna go ahead and make him a mask, and I'm gonna make my daughter a mask right here. It's actually gonna be more like this, but it's going to tuck underneath her, and it's going to look kind of like a skull. Now that I know that you can tack the ends up, I'm going to go ahead and make hers even better. But yeah, I'll let you know what the update is. I'll probably get this finished today. It's probably only taking me about 2 hours now, just because I didn't know how to do it before. But now I know how to tack up these ends. Jeez, why is it going so out of focus? Alright, there we go. Oh, that looks beautiful now. This contact cement, if you just touch up the ends just so it looks moist, and it will dry really quick. And once you've touched those up, you just connect them, squeeze them together, and they stay. And it's unbelievable how fast and how nice it works out. So anyway, I'll go ahead and maybe next time I could get my wife to film me, and then I'll go ahead and show you guys how I touched it up. But I'll post the finished product here pretty soon. Hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and just wait for this to dry. Maybe get a little heater and like a hair dryer, blow on it, whatever else. I just try to keep this layer thin, so that way it dried quicker. It's nice and rigid. These edges are still a little wet, so alright, I'll let you guys go back to doing what you're doing. I'm hoping I can get this cosplay type of foam crafting mask taken care of and make a pretty cool, awesome looking mask for my little boy. Alright, talk to you later. Bye-bye.